I paid 1,200 Australian dollars just for the PlayStation 5 Pro, not included the disk drive, which is additional 150 Australian dollars. In this first impression video, I will find out if my money was well spent. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited actually because it feels like Christmas. It feels like Christmas when you're 10 years old and you can't wait to open up your presents, okay? So I would say we're starting with a very quick unboxing tutorial, whatever you wanna call this, because I know we're actually looking forward to connect this to the TV and not to waste time with unboxing, but I like to show you actually that we have an AC cable in there, which is really... So here is controller, of course. Thanks God I have now 12 controllers. HDMI cable, we all don't care about this charging cable for the controller. Where is the thing we actually waiting for? We have it here. Okay, that's live. Nothing happened because this is actually all what we need. PlayStation 5 Pro, ladies and gentlemen, it is beautiful. Oh my God, this is really beautiful. So I don't have the stand yet because I don't want to spend so much money on just a stand because, you know, as you know, it just works perfectly, okay? But I have to say this design is really nice. Absolutely fantastic. And I have, of course, my PlayStation here. Just give me a second. Which doesn't have the original faceplates, but a little bit dusty. But I have to say, this is nice. Look at this. This is a really nice design. It's slimmer actually than the original PlayStation 5. So that's the original one, not the slim nothing. You know, that's the launch PlayStation 5. But I have to say, this is really wow. Okay, I mean, that's for unboxing. I think we should connect this now to this LG G2. And here we are, PlayStation 5 Pro, first start. I'm actually absolutely excited. I think this is the exact same start from the PlayStation 5 back then when there was a launch. I'm pretty sure about that. Yes, I have done this actually. And I'm going to set up very quickly my PlayStation 5 Pro, and then I'm going to install a couple of games, of course. And I think then we should do a little bit playing because this is what we're actually waiting for. Of course, we have to do quickly the HDR setup and stuff like that. But I think, optimize experience, of course. I think this is all what we need to do for now. Of course, we like to update the software. So we need to update the software already. This is actually interesting. Just 1.3 gigabyte of software update. Okay, let me finish up everything here because the onboarding process and stuff like that, there is no difference to the old or to the launch PlayStation 5. I'm going to install a couple of games and then I will talk about or show you what is my first impression in regards of the new PlayStation 5 Pro optimized games. So the first game I decided to test is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because there is actually a lot of requests for this game, and this right now is actually not even the PlayStation 5 Pro mode because let me just go into the settings because we have now, when we go under graphics, we have graphics, performance sharp and performance smooth, which was already there, but now we have the versatile mode and I'm just looking forward now. Oh my God, is this sharp. Hey, no worries, I will do proper side-by-side comparisons with all the games actually, and I'm downloading heaps of games at the moment, and of course I need to install the disk drive at some point, but just this right now. So this is the PlayStation 5. I know exactly how this game looks like, you know, with the normal PlayStation mode. Let me just quickly go back to performance sharp, okay? Let's go back to performance sharp. Oh my God, is this a big difference. You can't see this on the camera at the moment, yes, but I promise you, I will do a proper side-by-side comparison. I mean, this game doesn't look bad, okay? Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad. But the difference now between this PlayStation main mode or PlayStation base mode and the Pro mode is actually Wow. Come on, go. This looks so much better. And there's no shimmering on any objects and whatsoever. So I need to do proper comparisons, you know what I mean? Because this really needs a proper side-by-side comparison. I will need to double check the frame rate, of course, and all this stuff. But I am actually already impressed. And I know that I need to change my controller settings here. I know that in this very part, actually, there was always a little bit of stuttering all the time. So let me just crank this up. Oh, this is better now. I don't even know if I have actually VRR is off at the moment, which is good because we don't want to have this. I like to see actually if there's no stuttering anymore. And this was clearly visible with my old PlayStation 5. So that means we have now a much better picture quality and we have no stuttering anymore. And I know this is just a very first impression. No worries, I will do a proper side-by-side comparison with frame rate test and stuff like that. But I can tell you already that I experienced stuttering here, I mean, throughout the game without VRR enabled. But this is gone. This is absolutely gone. And the picture is much sharper. This is really nice. I mean, the game, again, looks pretty well. Okay, I really like it. Let's just change this back to the performance sharp mode. Yeah, you can clearly see, in my opinion, there's a step up, you know, in picture sharpness and stuff like that. But I need to do a proper side-by-side comparison to really see the difference. So this at the moment, the background, you know, is a little bit unsharp and or not as sharp as I would like to have it. Let's just change this back to versatile again. Yeah, there's I wouldn't say it's like a day and night difference. Okay, don't expect we have now suddenly day and night differences, but this is clearly visible. Absolutely, the trees and the background is now sharp and all the people standing around, whatever, it's sharp and it wasn't before. Okay, so this is already absolutely fantastic. So I need to wait for a couple of other games to download actually, because yeah, it just takes a little bit. Maybe I'm just starting this now because I can play already Final Fantasy, and then I'm back with Alan Wake 2. And here we are back with Alan Wake 2 on a PlayStation 5 Pro, but in this case it's a little bit harder to test because there's actually not an option where we can change between the base PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Pro as in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. But this is right now the performance mode, and of course I will do a proper side-by-side comparison also with frame rate test and so far. And I know this game very well because I tested a lot, you know, especially in the performance mode. And what I like to test here now is actually there's a fence up there, and on the PlayStation 5 in the performance mode it was shimmering and flickering like crazy. So this fence here, and now I'm actually like to see. Oh, this looks much better. I'm not kidding. This looks so much better. Of course, it's very hard now because I just remember actually how it looked like, and I'm pretty sure it was worse actually. So in total, actually, Alan Wake 2, this is the performance mode. It looks so nice now. Of course, again, I need to do a proper side-by-side comparison, but I'm pretty sure they improved the performance mode a lot. Okay, so I just like it. So we had also here the power lines. Okay, this looks still a little bit shimmering. I know you can't see it, but you just have to wait until I have finished my side-by-side or my comparison actually on my analyzers. So there is, unfortunately, as I mentioned, you can just choose between quality and performance mode. There is no old PlayStation 5 mode, so that's the quality mode, 30 FPS. I don't like it, but they also have improved the ray tracing, or they have added actually ray tracing now, and I'm looking forward to test this as well. So I think that's now for the first impression. By the way, I'm playing a couple of hours already because I had to play actually the intro and the tutorial again to get here. and the PlayStation 5 Pro so far is absolutely quiet. Okay, so I will do also testing about this in regards of power consumption, noise and stuff like that, because I like to understand if the PlayStation 5 Pro now needs or takes significant more power or maybe even less because of better chips and stuff like that. So I like to know this. Okay, so again, I think Alan Wake 2 is the first game I'm going to test, because I'm very interested how they actually improved this game on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I would say thank you very much for watching me. First impression PlayStation 5 Pro so far, absolutely impressed, and I'm looking forward to do a lot of testing. So make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I see you soon with more videos. Thank you.